Hello everyone. If you like what I'm doing here, please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting. It would really help the channel out quite a bit. Thank you very much. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Graveyard Talk, and I'm your host Randy, and today we're coming to you from not so sunny Florida. Well, actually it is sunny out, windy out, and cold out. So as usual, I did about 3 videos that you may or may not have seen before this from St. Peter's Cemetery. And unfortunately, the mic that I was using, I didn't know at the time until I got to this cemetery, but it wasn't working. So I was going off the audio on, just off the audio on the camera here. And that's not the greatest audio. So here we are today. Bosque Bellow Cemetery. Now, the part that we're sitting in here is the older part. And I think up front here somewhere, the oldest part, and that part was originally a slave cemetery. And I know some of the headstones here from the 70s back in this area. So I thought I had done a session here last year, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So I don't know what I did with the video. If I ever find it, I'll put it up. Not quite sure what I did with the video. But anyways, weird thing is happening today because you see it's windy. You can see the moss from the moss, oak moss, waving back and forth. But when I got out of the car, it wasn't. When I got to the cemetery where I was earlier today, there was no wind. When I sat down to do the sessions, the wind kicked up, and the wind kicked up quite a bit. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to go back to them tomorrow or not to redo those sessions, or if I'm going to use the video. All depends on how horrible the video is, the audio is. So with that, I'm here at this old cemetery. Thought we'd see what the spirits have to say there. One thing we did find out in recent times was that spirits, regardless of when their human remains, with their human version of them passed away, they do understand modern technology. And matter of fact, in the last video that I did, hopefully I'll put it up. It may be lousy quality audio, but they said you can keep your technology. They weren't impressed with it. So to all the spirits here in Bosque Bellow Cemetery, my name is Randy, and we're here to talk to you. Would anybody like to talk to us today? Not quite hurt, not quite sure if that was my name that somebody said. We'll listen to it as we always do, because I don't talk to the spirits, they talk to us. I ask them questions and they put their responses out through the equipment, and I hear what you hear. Sometimes you'll hear different than what I hear. Sometimes I won't hear at all. So I thought I heard my name in there, but we'll see what happens. This looks like a very peaceful cemetery, a very old, very picturesque cemetery. Why did you choose, or why did your family choose this cemetery for your final resting place?
Our door order.
All right, what I did hear, and there was parents here, and I see that a lot in the cemeteries that I visit. I do a lot of work on Find a Grave, and if you look on Find a Grave and you find somebody that says crumbs on CRUMBS crumbs on Find a Grave, that's me. And I find out that in many instances, the daughter or the son are buried with their parents. And I find that kind of, for me personally, I find that kind of strange.
No.
So when I was in this area last year, which was right at the same time last year, the weekend before Thanksgiving, it was pouring down rain. And that may be why I don't remember taking the video. I may not have, because it was raining pretty hard. You guys get a lot of rain in this area, don't you? Sometimes. So next to me is an old cedar pine, mossy oak. I mean, in back of me, you can see a lot of mossy oak all around. Gives it a. I bet you this place is. Bet you this place is spooky at night. Ghosts. How many ghosts roam this cemetery at night? A lot.
There's something.
I wish he, and then I heard I wish he, and then somebody else said as well. So I don't know if that was referring to ghosts or if there was two spirits talking back and forth to each other. What is it that you wish? We couldn't hear what you wish. What did you wish? There's a female spirit in there. What did you wish? In front of me.
Boy.
All right, so I did see an area that was a little bit gray in front of me, kind of like a cloud, a low-hanging cloud. Was there a spirit? Is there a spirit here with me walking above the earth?
To that. No.
I heard ask me. Ask you what? What would you like me to ask you? Do I ask you to come over and sit with me to talk to me?
Fine if have to. Darkness. And increase.
So if there's any cemetery that I've been to that would have spirits and ghosts walking, this one, let me just give you a little brief tour of the area here. This one would definitely qualify for having spirits and ghosts. Hopefully that's slow enough. Walk in the area. It is pretty, this would be something that I would expect to see on TV as being haunted. Is this cemetery haunted?
Incredible mission. It's a great. I would from there.
I would say they can, is what I thought I heard. You can what? You can haunt. You can haunt me. I'm going to stand up here because Topa is staring out to the back. And I'm not seeing anything out there. Are there any spirits here with me today who would like to come up and touch me? Say hi to me. I'm okay with that. All I ask is you don't scare me. That's all that I ask. If you're able to show yourself on camera, not able to show yourself to me, you can show yourself on camera here behind me. That would be okay. So I didn't hear a definite answer. Are there any spirits right here with me right now? Now I am actually walking a little bit in front or in back of the camera, back to where I seen that, hopefully I'm not too far from the camera, but where I seen that gray, cloudy looking stuff. William read, I can't read the second part of it, but William, was that you who were that was trying to make yourself visible?
Things.
I heard "Hey Bud" and I heard "You Creep," and I have in front of me I have the Strickland family, a Judith, a Clifford, a Lois, and another Clifford Jr. So it must be mother, father, and their two children. Anything the Chef Fields would like to say?
You know, me. That's and article do. That
Topa has gone over to that same grave, standing there looking at it like saying, "Why did you walk away?" Topa's coming back. Alrighty, so I did not hear any spirit saying that they wanted to come over and touch me and be nice. If they did, I have to move that back a little bit. Topa's standing right here. And at the last cemetery, she kind of shook and she knocked the stand over, and we don't want that to happen again. Something about my beard. What about my beard? Well, let's do it this way. You mentioned about my beard. What color is my beard? Well, I don't know. Today, I keep being called a creep today. Why am I being called a creep? I heard sorry in there. So, we're going to end it here. I'm going to move to another part of the cemetery. And as I always say, I don't talk to the spirits here. They're the ones that do the talking. They tell me what they want us to hear. I'll go through it like I always do, edit through it, find out exactly what they really wanted to say today to me. If anything, maybe not. And as I always say, there's more days in back of me than there are in front of me. This is my personal journey. My personal journey to find out whether or not when we pass on, do we become spirits? I hope so. I think so. And with that, I'll see all of you on the next one.